Well, hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to work on a project that Lisa's been after me to work on for quite a while now. I'm at the home in town, and we've got this deck that's pretty good size. I'll show you here, off the north end of our house here. So we live in a small little 2-bedroom cottage here in town, but we did a couple of years ago build this really nice sized deck out here. You know, we're up on a hill and we're right on the Pacific Ocean, so we've got a great ocean view out to the north, and we've got another one due west as well. So it's pretty cool up here, and we spend a lot of time on this deck. So at this end of the deck, the west end of the deck, is where you step down into the backyard. And we've got a small little garden area here. This is the gate to that garden area. And for the last 3 years or so, I've been using this Douglas fir round as the step to step down onto into the yard. It's about a 2-foot drop from the top of the deck here to the ground. And of course, that round is not treated, and 3 years of just sitting in the rain, you can see it's begun to rot. And it's pretty soft all over, so this thing is just not safe to step onto any longer. So Lisa's been bugging me, like I told you, to get this thing fixed and build some proper stairs. So that is what I'm going to do today. That is today's project. I'm going to head over to my lumber supply yard and pick up some stringers, some 3-step stringers. You know, steps are 7-inch rises. So 3 times 7, that's 21 inches. That should be plenty for my 24-inch drop. And then I'll go out to the homestead property and go ahead and cut some steps, 3 steps, 32 inches wide, from that old cedar that I had left over from the steps that I built for Lisa's studio out at the homestead property. So I'll do that. Weather's pretty nice right now, although it's pretty wet up here. There is rain in the forecast for this afternoon. Hopefully it stays away and I can finish this project today. But if not, I'm gonna have to, you know, cut the steps and then head out to, head back and do this project tomorrow. So we'll see. Let's go do it. Crazy waves out there today. Okay guys, so I've got the steps all cut out, 3 2x12 cedar. I picked up the 3-step risers, stringers here from my local lumber shop on the way out here. So this will mount like that, 3 steps, 11 inches, 7-inch rise, should be good to go. You probably can hear the rain falling on the metal roof in here. It's raining pretty hard out there and all over the coast right now. So it's been raining for, I don't know, 4 or 5 days straight. Got some sun coming next weekend, which sounds good to me. I'm ready for it. But tomorrow's a 45% chance of rain, so hopefully it doesn't rain and I can get this project done back at the house. So check this out, guys. Somebody has actually invented a better mouse trap. My mouse problem here in the shop hasn't been so bad lately, which is good. But I wanted to come up with an alternative way of handling any mice that do get in here other than just bait stations. You know, with the bait station, the mouse eats that stuff and then goes somewhere to die. And usually that somewhere is either up in my loft here or somewhere in the shop. So I get flies and that's no fun. So Lisa found this, which is freaking awesome. Check this thing out. So what you do is you put this thing on top of a 5-gallon bucket. So it latches on like, you know, like so. I think it clips on the inside or outside. Anyway, and you put the bait under here, so some peanut butter or something. And then what happens is the mouse gets curious, smells that bait, walks in there, and then this flap immediately, doesn't take any weight at all, flips down and drops that live mouse into this bucket. And once they're in the bucket, of course, they can't get out. So I like this idea. I can put some, you know, I'll be nice and put some bedding down in the bottom of this bucket. So if I catch a bunch of mice, which I've seen this product that's advertised, I'll tell you what it is here in a second. They've got actual, you know, night cam videos showing how it works, and it's amazing. I mean, the mice, they'll get up here and, you know, climb in there, and that flap trap chute door, if you want, trap door, opens, they fall in, and they're living. So then you take the bucket to the back corner of the property and release them into the wild. So I love that idea. Hopefully I don't have to use it in here. Hopefully the mice are gone, but probably not. Anyhow, the folks that make this, let's see, it's called Rhine Traps, R-I-N-N-E Traps. The Flippin' Slide. Super cool. Anyhow, thought you guys might get a kick out of that. Okay guys, so I'm going to take advantage of a break in the weather. I'm back at the house in town today, and it's been raining like crazy this week, and more rain in the forecast. But right now there's a little bit of break in the rain, so I'm going to take the opportunity to cut out this section of the deck that sort of rounds off here at the end. You know, I have to mount the brackets that'll receive those step stringers to this piece here. And it sets back, and I need that first step to be even with, you know, with the top of the deck here. So what I'll do is I'll just cut this out so that it's flush. The edge of this is flush with this piece here, this joist that I'm going to actually mount those brackets to. So go ahead and knock that out now. Okay guys, so it's raining pretty hard out here today, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. But I got the steps installed, they look good. I need to still level up the bottom so that this is perfectly level. It's a little bit off, and I'll do that with some shims on the bottom here, some stone. And then I'll install a railing and we'll be good to go with the steps. Easy project, lots of fun. Yeah, so another rainy day and not much for me to do outside at the moment. So I decided to take a drive up the coast, about an hour and a half, to a town called Coquille. It's, you drive up to Bandon, which is right on the coast, and then you turn east and drive east about 15 miles and you get to Coquille. Anyway, there's a family up there that raises and sells 100% grass-fed and finished beef. So that's something that Lisa and I are interested in, and I'm going to go check that out, hopefully stock up. They also have an incredible deli there, so I hope to grab some lunch while I'm at it. So I'm at a spot here on the coast, which this time of the year is pretty typical. They have washouts, and this is Highway 101, so they've got to block part of the road to make the repair from that washout, and it's just one-way traffic, so we've got to you know, take turns going each way. The rivers are all way high. All the floodplains are flooded. Lot of rain. All right, this is the spot. The Coquille Valley Produce and Deli. Well, okay, guys, so the Coquille Market and Deli was a winner. I met the owner. He told me all about his farm. His beef is 100% grass-fed from start to finish. He has it butchered at a facility about an hour and a half away that is USDA certified, so he gets that certification. I was pretty excited. So he also carries pork and also some lamb as well from a different farmer, but locally. We also have another lamb farmer that we get lamb from just up the road from us here. So anyway, I decided to pick up a assortment of cuts to try out, and you know, we'll see how it goes. So I've got this is some ground lamb. Actually, he's supporting the local 4-H club, so this comes from one of the 4-H animals. So that's pretty cool. A couple of ground beefs. And then this is beef ossobuco. Really excited about this. I have 2 ossobucos in there. I love ossobucos, so we'll make some of that in an Italian fashion. This is beef ribeye, 2 pounds. Look at the size of that thing. Very excited. Speaking of ribeyes, I'm bringing to room temperature for the last couple of hours some ribeyes that we're going to cook tonight. Love ribeye, we both do. It's Friday night, so we celebrate with good steak. A couple of beef patties that I decided to pick up to keep out at the homestead in the Airstream there for lunch projects. I've got another beef ribeye. This one, 1.98 pounds. Sweet Italian sausage. A couple of New York strips. Another lamb from the 4-H. And then a couple of more, ground elk. So this is from his own hunt. So I picked up some ground elk. We like elk. And then another ground beef. So anyway, that's a pretty good assortment, and that'll get us started to try this place out. If we like what we taste, then we'll be back and we'll stock up the big freezer in the garage. All right, guys, so I think that's going to wrap it up for this week. I appreciate you guys joining me. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. That really helps out the channel. We're getting close to 1,000 subscribers, so I'm excited about that. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the video. I know there wasn't much going on this week with all that rain, and I don't mean to gripe so much about the rain. I really enjoy the rain this time of the year. It's very zen-like. You know, it's not pouring down rain. It's more of that coastal rainforest, rain. But there's a lot of it, so I'm also a sun worshiper, and I do miss the sun. Fortunately, where we are in the banana belt, so we'll get, 2 weeks of rain in the winter, but then we'll get a week of sun and then 2 weeks of rain. So that sun break's nice, and that's coming up in the forecast. Anyway, thanks again, guys. Appreciate you watching. I'll look forward to seeing you next time.